โอเคไม่เป็นไร thank you ครับผมสำหรับกมลชยา is that right 2 minutes speaking นะครับ next one ใครดีพัสกร 1 to 4 are you there เดี๋ยวเราสมาชิกเข้ามาก่อนแล้วกันนะครับ again พัสกร right พัสกร 1 to 4น่าจะยังไม่เข้ามาเนี่ย1 2 3เพราะฉะนั้นต้องสกิปพัสกรไปก่อนค้างไว้ก่อนนะครับพัสกรแล้วก็ I'm going to choose next one would be ปันชิตา192 are you there
Yes.
all right which one do you choose
Number 5.
question number 5 are you ready for 2 minutes speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
The modern technology has changed the way we take photographs to make it easier from the past. In the past, the photographic film was the main ingredient for the photography, but through the process and development, the photography has taken the next level in this evolution by utilizing digital technology. With the digital technology, you can print, store, display, and do so much more with your picture that you ever thought possible. You can use the equipment to store the image, or if you have the computer, you have the ability to transfer and store your photo onto your computer hard drive. And with the technology, you won't need to purchase the film anymore. It has the ability for you to review the shot take, and if you don't like it, you can always capture the image over again. And this helps to save money because it is no waste of a negative. And nowadays, the camera in the mobile phone have developed a lot. Taking photo is much more easily and comfortable. You can take the photo whatever you want and just use your mobile phone and don't need to carry out the camera. And you still have to get the high quality of file as good as the camera. And moreover, the modern technology like Wi-Fi are ready in the majority of modern camera. And this brings the photographer a number of useful options, such as a quick backup, uploading the photo to the cloud server, and using the smartphone to control the camera and much more. Thank you.
all right เลข3 okay good timing ได้ค่อนข้างดี2 นาทีเป๊ะครับผม thank you so much 192 all right next one Govintida 430 are you there Govintida ไม่อยู่ใช่ไหมครับ okay skip it then next one Shudapon 437 are you there
Yes.
all right which one do you choose
Question 3.
question number 3 okay are you ready for 2 minutes speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
It is necessary to take a course to become a good photographer. I think it's unnecessary, everybody didn't grow up to be a photographer, in my opinion. But I think it's an interesting course. I will take some, and my brother, he take this course too, and I really see that he learning a lot and how to be a a trick about how to be a photographer, like golden radio that shows us that where we focus on the rule of thirds, the sense of depth, and how to use the ISO. And that's really make him cooler than before. Like when he take a pic of me and he need to set in the camera first, he knows that where he have to setting on that suit to me, suit to the people around me, and suit to the environment, and can show up on the pic that he wants to show. And when he look at some picture or any of art, he he can say it out about the pros or cons or balance of that picture, and that's really make him look like an expert. And I think it's unnecessary because every day we have social, and photographer will share some tips to us. Like we know from that we didn't need to take a course to become a good photographer. We know it's already because it's around us. Yeah, there's something that I think about.
alright 15 วิอ่านได้อยู่นะครับ thank you so much
Yeah, thank you.
อาจารย์คะคือหนูกวินธิดาค่ะคือเมื่อกี้มันหลุดแล้วหนูเพิ่ง
เอา
เข้า
ไม่เป็นไร
ได้
กวินธิดาที่พูดไปแล้วใช่ไหมพูดไปยัง
ยังไม่ได้พูดค่ะ
อ๋อ alright Gavin Tida ใช่ไหม okay which one do you choose Gavin Tida
the question number 2 ค่ะ
okay are you ready for 2 minutes speaking
yes
1 2 3 go
in my opinion the pros of digital camera first thing is you don't have to buy the film every time you want to take a picture like one film you can only take about 20 to 30 photo I guess but in digital camera you can just buy the SD card that you can use it every time and you can take more photo up to the storage of SD card. Next one is digital camera is an easy way to share the photograph with friends and family who are not with you. Like it's easy to send them to people anywhere around the world. And the last one is you can see the photo after you take, but film camera you have to wait until you finish the roll. Yeah. Among the disadvantages, digital camera is cost more than film cameras. Next one is about the battery life. The digital camera battery will be drained in a week if you take a lot of photo, or maybe in one day for me. But film camera you may have to change once in 5 years, I think. And the last one is digital photography usually require computer skill, manage and edit image. Yeah, thank you.
alright เหลือเวลาอีกประมาณ25 วิ okay thank you so much next one 430 437เดี๋ยวนะขอดูกัน alright Satapon 462 are you there
Yes,
okay so which one do you choose
I choose number 5.
number 5 are you ready for 2 minutes speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
How has modern technology changed the way we take photographs? I think technology has changed a lot in the way we are photographed. The first is camera. In the past, the camera was a film camera, but today the camera has evolved into a digital camera, which has a wide variety of functions, whether it be landscape photography, pictures that require a fast shutter, or pictures with a blur background. And photography is not limited to the camera itself. We were able to take pictures on phones that were of the same quality as those taken with cameras. One thing that has changed noticeably is photography techniques and image editing. I feel that in photography these days, there are many different techniques, such as exposure techniques, portrait photography techniques, or landscape photography techniques, which is because cameras nowadays have a lot of new functions to try. In addition, image editing is also more versatile and easier than in the past as well. The program that we see most people use will be Photoshop, which is very comprehensive image editing app, and that's how technology has changed the way we take photographs.
alright เร็วเลย15 วิทันครับโอเคได้อยู่ thank you so much ก็รันไปเรื่อยๆนะครับจะใกล้จบแล้ว Tanya Pond 447 are you there
Yeah,
alright which one do you choose
I choose question number 3.
number 3 okay are you ready for 2-minute speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
It is necessary to take a course to become a good photographer. In my opinion, it depends on the need of photographers that what kind of learning do they like better during self-study, taking course, or just want to take a photo without having to know many principles. Like I just want to take photo, just take. And it depends on techniques because each person has different aptitudes. Some people are good at learning and practicing on their own, or good at self-learning by trial and error, keep accumulating experience. In other hands, some people just want to take in course. I think it's a good idea if you want to concentrate on theory and want someone to guide you. Moreover, I think in this day, taking course is not a hassle anymore because nowadays the teaching materials are very widespread. Just by searching on YouTube or Google, you will know what you want to know, learn what you want to learn. So I think it depends on what you need on your convenience and your convenience.
alright เหลือเวลาประมาณ25 วิได้ครับ okay thank you so much ธัญพร447 ดวงพร443 are you there
Yes.
okay so which one do you choose
Question number 3.
3 right okay are you ready for 2-minute speaking
Yes, ready.
1 2 3 go
Is it necessary to take a course to become a good photographer? In my opinion, no. It is not necessary to take a course to become a good photographer. And why? First, a good photographer has to convey the emotion and feelings of the photo to the viewer. And I think amateurs can be a good photographer like that. Someone has a gift since they were born. They have a sense of taking photographs, know about light, color, and angle. Second, we can learn the way we should take photographs by ourselves, not to take a course. Learn from observing other photographers and search reference before you take photographs. This way will help you gain experiences and have more ability of photography. Finally, we have technology that very valuable. Now we can edit photos. Modern technology makes change in a process image
by you can using various photo editing tools. These tools are capable of take a good picture and making it near perfect. So these are the reasons why it is not necessary to take a course to become a good photographer. Yeah, finish.
alright เดี๋ยวนะแป๊บหนึ่งเหลือเวลา20 วิอ่านไทยอยู่ thank you so much 443 next one Chana 1573 are you there
Yes.
okay so which one do you choose
Question number 3.
question number 3 are you ready for 2-minute speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
Is it necessary to take a course to become a good photographer? In my opinion, it is necessary to take a course because photographers should have basic knowledge about cameras, lens, and type of photos. You can learn this thing from professional about the process of camera. It is very complicated, such as about camera focus, IOS, or the angle of view, or the shutter purity, something like that. It is very important and complicated. So photographers should know this thing to make photography skill better. For someone who want to be a professional or the good one, however, only take a course cannot be a good photographer. You should practice photography often. Experience will improve your skills and you will find your own style. Or if you disagree with me, you can study by yourself from the internet. I think it is another way to learn as well, but you might miss some trick from the professional. Thank you.
เหลือเวลาอีก40 วิอ่ะ okay thank you so much ใครต่อธนวันTanyabun 600 are you there
Yes.
all right so which one do you choose
Number 4.
question number 4 are you ready for 2-minute speaking
Yes.
1 2 3 go
In my opinion, what the major mean in this situation is the major mean who not study in skill for photography or who not have skill to take a beautiful picture. I don't know what definition of major mean in this topic, but then in meaning that I give, I think it's close to the real meaning the most. Refer from the meaning that who doesn't take course for photography skill. I think if you use this mean in media will be a major because I think take a photo is like a hobby. Many people interested in it, but not interested in it seriously learning. I didn't mean that learning photography uninterested. At present, I think we have an example to take a picture that we can adapt and use it for improve our photography skill. Example, my sister, she didn't study in this way to be photographer, but she always take a good picture because she know a composition, she know an angle. That's why she is a major, but she can take a good photo too. Thank you.
all right เหลือเวลาอีกประมาณ45 วิได้อยู่ครับ thank you so much next one Natagon 591 are you there
Yes.
all right so which one do you choose
Question number 3.
question number 3 good are you ready for 2-minute speaking okay 1
Yes.
2 3 go
Is it necessary to take a course to become a good photographer? If you ask a lot of photographers
who have successful in photography and haven't graduated in photography. Some might say that they don't need to study or learn some course because many photographers choose to learn by themselves more than take a course with a teacher. Starting your study by finding a teacher is a good thing. At least we will not have to waste time with studying right or studying wrong. Getting picture, lighting, shadows, and step are all very important for career. Being a photographer, many people might say it is not difficult, but for me, I think it's difficult. Nowadays, many people have their own camera, can take a picture and share in social media. It doesn't mean that they are good at taking pictures or enjoying photography. Knowing the techniques is important as a main occupation. If your skills is efficient and has a lot of quality without having to rely on the teacher, then there is no need to take a course anymore. But if you're not sure with your skill, it isn't wrong to take a course. That learning photography is absolutely necessary for someone who want. But finally, I think if you're sure that you want to be a photographer, you might take a course to be a good photographer. But if you just like to take a picture but don't want that skill to be your future occupation, it isn't necessary to take a course to become a good photographer. Thank you.
Thank you so much ดีมากครับเหลืออีก5 วิได้ timing ได้ค่อนข้างดี Good thank you so much next one อยากกินข้าวแล้วอะถึงไหนแล้วนะ Alright good พัศกร 1 2 4 are you there
อาจารย์ข้ามไปก่อนก็ได้ครับผมเผลอลบที่ผมพิมพ์ไว้หมดเลย
โอเคข้ามไปก่อนนะ next one would be Monredi 576 are you there okay so
เดี๋ยวขอเวลาสักครู่ค่ะให้เพื่อนคนต่อไปก่อนก็ได้ค่ะ
โอเคได้ครับธนพัฒน์207 are you there
ครับผม
okay which one do you choose
question number 4
question number 4 are you ready for 2 minutes speaking
yes I am
1 2 3 go
do you think that some picture in the media are taken by matter yes I think because everyone can take a picture to media not matter who it is everyone has a freedom to hold a feeling and a memory in media some people didn't want a picture but they just need to keep that memory in that time from camera I think everyone start from looking like a newbie before you become a pro you must start it from a newbie when you need to try better it's okay to take time from social media you can get a suggestion from that way every time you got a recommend or you got a suggest from pro in social media you can be better than you are if you take time a lot you will be a pro in someday and you can try to teach a newbie when you become a pro but sometimes people just take a picture because they are funny to take a picture from with friend or just keep the memory doesn't want to be pro it just makes sense for me is not everyone need to be a pro just only someone that's why we can find a lot of picture from newbie but some picture from that can touch your heart and it can make your day in some time
โอเคนะครับเช็คกันโอเค timing ได้เป๊ะมากนะครับ2 นาทีตรง good thank you so much next one ธนพัฒน์ไปแล้ว All right, next one, incorrect 132. Are you there?
ครับ Yeah,
Yes,
here.
yes, right. Okay, so which one do you choose?
Question number 1.
Question number 1. Are you ready for 2-minute speaking?
Yes.
All right. 1, 2, 3, go.
Okay. Let's talk about advantage of taking a photo. The most obvious is you can keep memories, a moment, maybe you feeling in your photos. Next, I think photo can tell your journey life, like when you're shy and your first smile, your first step, or the first time you can riding a bicycle, your graduation, or your travel. Lastly, I think taking a photo will make a more observant. I think we need to find some angle or some composition to make to get a picture that we are satisfied with. Okay, so I think in the downside, I think sometimes picture can remind a bad thing or the thing that we need to forget. And I think that maybe a good thing can affect this too. Like when we see a picture that we have a good memory and we know that it didn't happen anymore. Yes, thank you.
All right. เหลือเวลา25 วิ Okay, good. Thank you so much. ใครที่ยังไม่พูดบ้างนะที่ข้ามไป But not 604. Are you there?
Yes.
Okay, which one do you choose?
I choose question number 1.
Number 1. Are you ready for 2-minute speaking?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
In my opinion, I think the photograph is like something that conveys our memories well. Therefore, if I am talking about the pros and cons of the photography, the first thing to talk about, I think I will mention the advantage. First, photos are like a nice memory that we can always look back when I look at, because something only happened once. So taking picture as our memory is like giving those moments permanent. It could be a childhood memory or a happy time with friends, family, or someone you love. Besides that, photography is a great activity that we can use to be a useful leisure activity. Photography can also help to enhance our imagination through photography, as it allows us to think and adjust the perspective of how we shoot, how to make our photograph look good in our own way. On the disadvantage of the photo, I think it may not be able to see what in the picture move like a video with sound and the movement of the person or something in the picture, something like that. Thank you.
All right. เหลือเวลา20 วิได้ครับ Thank you so much. นัดมีใครบ้างที่ถูกสกิปไปเมื่อกี้ครับ 2 คนปะ
already ค่ะ
มนฤดีถูกไหมครับมนฤดีรหัสเท่าไหร่นะแป๊บนึงนะ576 ป่ะ Okay, good. Which one do you choose, มนฤดี
Question number 1 ค่ะ
Question number 1. Are you ready for 2-minute speaking?
Yes.
1, 2, 3, go.
The advantage of photos in that photograph can tell story through the perspective of photographer. Whether it is something that made the mood at that time or a concept due to photography. We can save all these things from the pictures we take every day to form an album. Daily of photography lovers. Help to keep pictures of memories both in the past and in the future into the only gift in the world, and being able to receive all photos from film or image that have been washed out. It makes you beautiful when you recall the impressed moments in the past. And while taking pictures, we have to look at the world through a square frame. If you intend to look for beautiful details around you, your perspective will change. From a normal perspective, becomes seen through the perspective for the camera. So when photographers share their photo online, you can often see small details that make the world different. The only disadvantage for me is taking pictures sometimes may not capture all the important moments or not being able to keep all the beautiful of that time. Thank you.
โอเคโหทำไม่ได้เป๊ะพอดีนะครับ good เหลืออีกใครนะ ไอจำไม่ได้ละ Who didn't talk for 2 minutes speaking yet มีใครที่ยังไม่พูดบ้างครับ โอเคมีอีกไหมไม่น่ามีแล้วมั้ง
มีครับ
มาครับผมชื่ออะไรนะจำไม่
ยัง
ได้
เขียนไม่เสร็จเลยครับ ผมเผลอลบอันเก่าทิ้งรอแป๊บนึงได้ไหมฮะ
ได้ alright
สักครู่นะ
เราชื่ออะไรนะจำไม่ได้ละเมื่อกี้หายภัสกรปะ
ก่อน
โอเค
ใช่ครับ
ภัสกร okay good so which one do you choose ภัสกร
question number 5 ครับ
question number 5 modern tech okay good
สักครู่นะครับ
แสดงว่าภัสกรคือคนสุดท้ายใช่ไหมไม่มีแล้วใช่ไหมครับที่อยู่ในนี้ เราจะได้ปิดเบรกกินข้าวนะครับอัพ IG ใครมีคำถามเกี่ยวกับ Final บ้างมีไหมคือ Final เนี่ยเราต้อง record ทั้งหมด5 topic นะครับ 30% ก็ work hard หน่อยแล้วกันนะครับ criteria ก็มี list อยู่แล้วนะครับเป็น 4 criteria นะฮะก็จะมี fluency นะครับ pronunciation grammar range and structure แล้วก็ the last one would be vocabulary นะครับก็ไปดูตามนั้นนะครับเพราะฉะนั้นเนี่ย research มาก่อนซ้อมก่อนอัดนะครับเพราะว่าถ้าเกิดว่าอยู่อัดแล้วไม่ถึง2 นาทีเนี่ยมันจะถูกตัดคะแนนนะครับให้อยู่ในเรนจ์ประมาณเกือบ2 นาทีหรือว่าเกินนิดหน่อยไม่มีปัญหาครับผม
เอาเลยก็ได้ครับ
Okay 1 2 3 go
In my opinion, modern technology surely changed the way we take a photograph. When we talk about it, what you need is a camera, right? In the past, camera is more bigger and hard to carry around, like for outdoor shooting. Surely it's not like a little Fuji film camera that people use nowadays. It is more smaller when you compare with a old-fashioned camera. And back for modern camera, people make a camera smaller too easy to carry around. And you can set your option on your camera, like a brightness or shadow, something like that. That a past camera can do. Next, we move to a capacity. A past camera need is a film, and when you use a film, you can change it until you use all of it. And for modern camera, you just need a little SD card that you can easily upload it on your notebook or your computer. And you can do it along with a application like Photoshop or something like that, Lightroom, to make your photo look like realistic or made it whatever you want.
จบยัง
จบแล้วก็ได้ครับ
โอเคเหลือเวลา20 วินะครับได้อยู่ thank you อย่างนี้นะครับคือตัว 2 minute speaking เนี่ยหมายความว่าเราสำหรับหลายคนที่พูดยังไม่ถึงหรือว่าlet's say ว่าแบบพูดเกินอะไรอย่างเงี้ยเราอาจจะต้องมีการซ้อมให้อยู่ใน2 นาทีนะครับโอเคเพื่อให้แบบคะแนนไม่มีปัญหา Alright, thank you so much for today's class. I hope that you enjoy for my class of speaking oral communication today. And I have to say goodbye. See you next week. Bye bye.
Bye bye.
Bye bye ครับกินข้าว